take care of their kids and make sure, they step up and be a man. But I couldn't help but notice that CJ was not celebrated at all for Father's Day. Maybe I missed something, but I didn't see baby mama number 1, baby mama number 2, none of the kids tell him Happy Father's Day, or I didn't see a gift, a Happy Father's Day cake, or nothing for CJ So Cool. And I honestly don't really feel like CJ deserves anything because he's a show-off when it comes to anything he does to his kids. It's like he's doing it for views, he's doing it for the internet, and honestly, like, if you paying attention, he really don't care too much for the kids outside of putting them on the camera. And so, he had a little outing with Lexi and the twins, but in the beginning of the video, he wanted to go on a whole little thing about how he had the kids for 10 days, and since royalty had, Mother's Day and this and all that, and I was like, what are you talking about? Make it make sense, CJ. Just running off at the mouth and not even making no sense at all. So, he took the kids to like some arcade place, him and Lexi or whatnot. And speaking of Lexi, she didn't have anything to give CJ for Father's Day. She didn't really make his Father's Day special. It really gave that she didn't care. One thing she did do was try to make a post and basically tell CJ that, his kids are loved, but it was kind of fake if you ask me. And so they had the little outing at the arcade or whatever. And then, first of all, CJ was so thirsty to show that he had Vice City, Grand Theft Auto Vice City on the game. And it's like, CJ, that game 20 years old. Nobody cared about Vice City at this point. I could see if he was talking about maybe the updated GTA or something like that. But Vice City, CJ, come on now, man. None of the young YouTubers know anything about Vice City. It's all about GTA 5 at this point. And not only that, why were you letting the twins play Vice City? It's nothing but violence, prostitution, and, inappropriate stuff on Vice City. Why are you letting the kids play that? You definitely don't get Father of the Year. Far from it. So, not only that, y'all, CJ So Cool, he then basically, go on this whole thing about his content and the subscribers complaining about the content. And only thing I can say about that is, do better, CJ. First of all, you're barely making content. And then when you do put out videos, you're forcing us to watch Lexi. You don't really put no thought into the content. And it's boring. Literally boring as ever. So, I peeped that Jaaliyah, y'all, she made posts and she was telling royalty, Happy Father's Day. Now, if that ain't shade to her original father and shade to CJ So Cool, I don't know what is. But one thing I can say is, I really don't condone that type of behavior because there is a lot of fathers out here that is, great fathers. They're doing everything they can for their kids. They step up when it's time to step up. And it's a lot of fathers that are single fathers out here as well. And I feel like fathers deserve their special day just like mothers deserve Mother's Day. I don't see any fathers on Mother's Day saying, hey, I'm their mother, or Happy Mother's Day to me. So that bitter, Happy Father's Day to my mom stuff, I really don't like that too much. And I feel like royalty, she probably should have a talk with Jaaliyah about that. But what y'all think about that? Because I know it's a mixed feelings about that. Some people agree with it, some people don't. But jump down in the comments if, y'all agree or if y'all disagree. But, it's just funny how CJ try to pride himself on being the best father in the world, and nobody recognized him for Father's Day. That speaks volumes right there, y'all. And speaking of that, Nike, I didn't see her, my baby daddy, and all on CJ. She fell back. I didn't see her say nothing to CJ or about CJ. Kamari, she went live and Kamari was in the background with a bonnet on. Just looked like, she had her hair did, I don't know how long. Back in Gary living a regular life. And I feel like it's going to be like that for a long time to come. I think CJ going to pretty much fall back and, be the dad that he was from a distance to Kamari. Because it's like a disconnect there. And I know for a fact there's tension between him and Nike again. And honestly, it's tension between him and Kamari. And CJ done rubbed everybody the wrong way once again. And now it's just him and Lexi and occasionally the twins. And it's going to go down and down and down from here because don't nobody really like that type of content that he's putting out. And one thing I can say is royalty, on the other hand, has been more consistent, and she has been gaining more and more views than CJ. Now, overall, of course, CJ probably still getting more views when he posts, but he's not growing. That last video he put out with him and Lexi kissing, that probably killed half of his subscribers alone. But I'll catch y'all on the next one. I don't want to talk y'all too much. I'm going to say something for the next one. I'll get back with y'all. Holla at me, out.